Hello everyone! Hope you all have had a good 2025 so far. I know it's been like 3 days, but whatever. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Azure, and today we are going to be ranking the 80's Strawberry Shortcake specials. Because they're peak Strawberry Shortcake. I don't care what anyone says. The 80's are peak. So we aren't going to be doing a tier list like I've done for a couple of other videos. It's just going to be a regular best to worst because there's only 6 specials. So yeah, we've got 6 specials, ranking from best to worst. I really want to talk about 80's Strawberry Shortcake because I love her, so let's just get straight into it. Okay, this is a great introduction for the 80's Strawberry Shortcake specials and its universe. It's just not great as a standalone, which is why it's at the bottom. And I do like this special, I like all of them, but I feel like this is the one that has the hardest time just sticking in my memory in terms of its like plot and stuff that happens. It's mostly just character introductions, and not like them interacting, just introducing them. I have notes, I don't have a full script, and it's kind of messy as hell for the world of. I was just kind of writing random notes as I go. I have no idea how to talk about this section. But yeah, I think it's just fun. I like the son as a narrator. It's a really interesting form of narrator with having him be an active participant in the story most of the time, and he's fine here. Even if it is kind of annoying how he just solves the plot at the very end. And I do like the plot. It's very simple, but I feel like it really works with introducing our characters. Like, it's Strawberry Shortcake's birthday, then the sun reminds Huck, and we get all the little introductions to our characters, and like, we get to know their main archetypes. Like, Huck is just kind of a lazy bastard. Blueberry Muffin's very ditzy. Plum Puddin is the nerd emoji. Raspberry kind of being stuck up. I'm not sure how to describe Raspberry Tart here. She doesn't really get much, like, at all. She kind of just disappears into the background after this special, which sucks because she's cool as hell. And then Apple Dumpling is just a baby. Also, I love the detail that Blueberry Muffin can understand Apple Dumpling. That's really cute. And I do like the peculiar purple pie man of Porcupine Peak. Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Honestly, really smart plan. Honestly, the pie man, most of the time, actually has pretty decent plans. This is incoherent, but like, I feel like that says a lot about the special. Most of what I can say about it, and all its like pros, I can also apply to all of the other specials, like the really good animation, the great characters, the music, just the art style and world, and like the background art is really pretty. But like, that's not exclusive to the world of. Yeah, I kind of don't know what to say for world of. There isn't really much to talk about with this one. Like, it's just kind of there, it's chill, it's fun. I like it, it's comfy. It's a really good starting point for all of the subsequent specials to build upon, you know? I really should have this. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
The ghosts are looking for you tonight.
Oh, baby without a name. You were my favorite on my first watch back in 2023, but you've certainly fallen a little bit. Okay, I'm just not the biggest fan of the plot in this one. I'm not a camping girly. I don't like camping. So, obviously, a camping movie isn't going to do too well with me. The biggest issue with this one is, it just cannot hold my attention. Like, I was pausing this a lot of times on my most recent rewatch because I just was not invested at all. But I will say, I do like the new characters. Well, new air quotes, because trans plum pudding. Like, she's literally a trans icon. She went on a worldwide trip and came back trans. I love her. Also, her new design looks so good. I love the hair. And Peach Blush, I love the Southern Belle. So, like, we stand Peach Blush. And then there's the titular baby without a name, which they never give her a name. Like, why didn't they name her? That makes me sad. I feel like they could have given her a random name, something like shortbread or vanilla related, because that's kind of what her design is giving. I love Sour Grapes and Pie Man's dynamic. Perpy is just a cute as hell nickname. They are the girl boss and boy failure, like, dynamic, and I love them. And I do like the monster. It's kind of cute. I forgot his name. I forgot his name. And the music is actually really good. Like, the scary story song and the villain number. Like, those go hard. Those go hard. Oh my god. And I do like how Plum Pudding, like, gets the idea to escape towards the very end with, like, using the sun to, like, make the flower grow and get them out. That's cute. There isn't really a lot I can say about this special because it just wasn't holding my attention. I wish they did more at Strawberry's house. Like, that pool party, mwah, I love it. I just don't like camping, okay? And these are, like, little details, but I love the sun sleep mask. That was so cute. And the ending song with all their dresses. Honestly, the opening and credits songs for these specials are really good. And I'm not going to talk too much about the animation because I'm saving that for Housewarming Surprise, but I really dislike how the old characters look. Like, Blueberry especially looks really bad here. Yeah, I don't really have a lot to say with these, like, later specials. There aren't a lot. They're just generally good. Like, they're fun, they're cute experiences. There's good moments like the scary stories part and the random Scooby-Doo thing they do, like, crashing into each other. But this is not a lot I can say. It's just kind of fun. And once again, I was stopping and restarting, like, pausing a ton and just getting off topic. My attention was not being held by this special, which I know, it's made for 5-year-olds. But also, if it's not going to keep my attention span, then how is it going to keep the attention of a 5-year-old? Like, I know these are from the 80s and they probably had way better attention spans, but, like, it's still boring. It's good. Plum and Peach absolutely carry the special, but it's still boring.
Worse than 50 cups.
What could be worse?
Fairy talk.
Okay, we've entered the specials where I actually have stuff to say about them. Only this special makes me really, really mad. So let's start with the good stuff. I love the pets. They are so cute. I love the pets. My favorites are Frappe. I like Souffle. It's weird that Souffle's talks. Like, none of the other pets talks. Like, that's kind of odd. I like Custard in the later gens. In the 80s specials, he looks naked. I love Pupcake's design here. Okay, that's enough about the pets. I really like the plot setup with a pet competition, and having Strawberry be the judge and having her win last year was a really good way to make the competition not be predictable. Well, as predictable as it would have been by having Strawberry compete, especially since the previous special, Big Apple City, had Strawberry Shortcake competing in a competition. It stops it from being very repetitive, which I think was a great decision on the part of the writers. And we get Sour Grapes, who is so much fun. I love her sass and just... she's a diva. She's a goddamn diva, and I love her. Let's get into my, like, biggest issue with this movie. The plan. Like, this is, I think, the one installment where I just do not like the Pie Man and addition Sour Grapes' plans, because it hurts my brain to think about how easily everyone believed them. I'm not gonna get into, like, a full rant, but, like, everyone knows the Pie Man is a lying asshole. Exhibit the past 2 movies, and they know he hates Strawberry Shortcake and has antagonized her multiple times. So the fact that they just immediately believe that their friend is teaming up with this guy who has made it very obvious that he hates her is just really, really odd. And then when she's crying her eyes out because she doesn't know what's going on, they're just, like, believing the Pie Man and thinking she cheated. And, like, she's genuinely distressed, and they're like, we believe the Pie Man, as if a 6-year-old is gonna be that good at acting. Like, I know it's there for the conflict, but also, there was a smarter way to do this. And also, why would anyone take the photo, like, take a portrait of the Pie Man's just lanky, unshaven ass as a bribe. Who wants that? Who would want that? That's so weird. The only good part of the plan was using Strawberry's phonograph. That was genius. That is the only good part of this plan. Everything else they did sucked. And it would have been more believable if the Pie Man was just a passive observer in the background. It was entirely sour grapes because they don't know her. She could be totally fine. And they haven't seen her interact with Pie Man, which is why he would need to be in the background for this to make sense. Just have Sour Grapes be the one initiating this because they don't know her, they would trust her, they don't know that she's evil, and then after that they'd expose her being with Pie Man. But that's not what they did, and she is permanently stapled to his side the minute she shows up. It makes me angry. It makes me angry. Like, also, why is the skunk the only one who believes her? Like, this random ass skunk, like, I get it's because of, like, they've both been chased out before or something. I don't remember the exact dialogue, but, like, those are her best friends, and they're believing this asshole that has antagonized them and flooded their damn town before. Like, why are you believing him and not your friend? That, it hurts my brain. I know they're 6 and impressionable, but, like, they're fake as hell. They're fake as hell. They're fake fucks. Okay. I will admit, though. I can kind of forgive it. Because the scene where Strawberry Shortcake comes back and drags the Pie Man's ass with her berry puns. It earns rent in my goddamn soul. That one scene might be my favorite scene from the second favorite scene from the entirety of these 80s specials. It is so good. I need to see someone edit it with Beyonce's Diva or like some other baddie song. I will make it myself if I don't see it. But, like, I'm not good at making edits, so, like, I'll learn and then make an edit of that scene because it is so good. Also, the skunk and Strawberry's duet was ass. It was bad. Oh, and I wanted to mention this as well. The opening and ending having, like, all the characters and their pets, like, there as Strawberry, like, tricycles or, like, drives through them. Great way to establish what characters are here and what their pets look like. That was brilliant. Genius. And I do appreciate this because, once again, it's the last time we have our traditional animation style, the OG3. I'm gonna miss this animation. I prefer it vastly to the new one. Aside from the villains, I do like the villains' designs in the later specials, but the other, like, main girlies, I hate how they look. I hate how they look, especially Plum and Strawberry. It's in the eyes. I just don't like the eyes.
When I grow up.
Oh god, I'm trying not to cry thinking about this special. This is, bar none, the perfect conclusion for these specials. It is so good, but there are a couple of issues, which is why it's only third. First, the Berrykins are horrifying. I hate them. Oh my god. They're always horrifying. Like, the 2009 versions are slightly cuter because they don't look like humanoid. Like, I really feel like they were trying to recapture Twink from Rainbow Bright with the Berrykins. But they are way too humanoid and they just look like fruit babies. Actually, they look like Sunny's angels, but like uglier. And this is coming from someone who thinks Sunny's angels are kind of ugly. I don't like them. I really don't like Sunny's angels. And these are like the uglier versions of them. And I don't like the Berry Princess. She looks like she was ripped straight out of like Zelda or some like bad 90s Nintendo cartoon. I don't like her design. I don't like her character. She's kind of just fancy princess. We did not need her. We did not need her here. But like, I do kind of like the plan. It's not a great plan. It's just like, the villains trying to make the berrykins into perfume and stink up the rest of the world. Not bad, but I do kind of like how interesting it is. And I do like that Sour Grapes is taking the leadership role this time. Like, she's taking charge for this plan. Whereas the Pie Man's kind of just a massive simp for the Berry Princess. And I'm not going to mention Banana Twirl. She's not really that interesting. Probably because she's, once again, only introduced here. She doesn't have much time to shine, unfortunately. Which, I do like her fun, bouncy personality, though. That's fun. And I do like the music. I'm gonna get to I Wanna Grow Up. Don't you worry. We're getting to that at the end. And I do like the idea of a garden party. I just wish we focused on that more. Oh my god. Like, I want to see the garden party. Like, I want to see them having fun. But no, it's kind of just in the background as a way to introduce the conflict and the characters. Like, I want to see the garden party, goddammit. And setting up Strawberry's desire to grow up and, like, get her hair longer with the I Wanna Grow Up sequence was great. I kind of like this theme. I wish it was explored more, like a tiny bit more. And then the Berry Princess leaving and growing out her hair. And then the reprise at the end, with her all dancing in the pink void with their long hair. Genuinely, tears almost escaped my eyes. Oh my god, it is so perfect. Like, because remember, these specials were releasing once a year. This came out like 5-6 years after the original special. The target audience was growing up with the characters. So like Strawberry Shortcake desiring to grow up, and at the very end, her hair grows out, signifying her growing up and becoming more mature like the audience. God, it hits. It hits. It hits. Oh my god. Like, I love this special. It is such a damn good conclusion. I just wish we didn't have to deal with the Berrykins and the Berry Princess, and rather we got more focused on our actual characters, rather than just Strawberry. Which, I mean, it's kind of in line with the OG, since Strawberry got the most to do there in World of, which I didn't really mention her that much in World of. She's just sweet, but, like, she gets, like, the majority of the focus here. Banana Twirl gets a tiny bit, and then everyone else does, like, jack shit. Which sucks, because I do like the other characters. But, God, that ending sequence, man, that ending sequence, it is so good. That's genuinely what's bumped it up so high. If it didn't have that, it'd probably be... Actually, if it didn't have the, like, I Wanna Grow Up... Oh, sorry. It's not what I wanna... It's When I Grow Up, sorry. I keep getting it confused. But, like, if we didn't have those sequences with the original and the reprise, it'd probably be either at the bottom of the list or above, like, such below Baby Without a Name. Honestly, like, it's that plot and those scenes that really bump it up. Also, I want to mention this. The hair animation at the end, where they grow out, ridiculously smooth. Oh my god, that was so smooth. The animation in these specials has always been really good. Like, it looks really good nowadays, just a bit rough, which you could easily say is the style. And it's like, it's obviously not HD, because once again, these are from the 80s, it's not going to be HD. But like, it's so smooth, the way it grows out. Like, this is a TV budget special from 1985. How is it that smooth? It's genuinely impressive. So, I'm gonna go cry now and listen to When I Grow Up, because, oh my god. The fact that the 80s soundtrack is not, like, for any of the specials, is not on Spotify, it's a goddamn crime. I need to listen to these songs. They are so good.
May I present your friends from around the world? Ta-da!
This movie is a lot of fun, and I have so many notes about this one. Oh my god. Anyways, I love the house. I wanted that house so bad. Oh my god, I want it as a dollhouse and as a house to actually live in. Oh my god. And I really like the new characters, like the around the world characters. I don't know why they whitewashed Cafe au Lait in the special. I think that's really odd. But like everyone else, I still love her, and I love everyone else here. They're so cool. My favorite is probably Almond Tea, because I just love her design. And we've got to talk about the new animation. I don't like it. I don't like the new eyes. That's the worst part. The characters had like very simple dot eyes before, but now they have like colored rims, and it's bugging me. I really, really hate it. Like, it's fine on some other characters. Like, it works for Plum Pudding and Peach Blush in Baby Without a Name. They look really good. But everyone here, especially Blueberry Muffin and Lime Chiffon, I don't like them. To be fair, I don't really like Lime Chiffon's design in the 80s, but like, that's not the point. The point is, I hate this art style. But the villains look great. Also, everyone got recast, except for Strawberry, which I forgot to mention this in World of, but she's voiced by Russie Taylor, who voices like the OG trio from DuckTales, and like also Webby, and also Sherry and Terry from The Simpsons, and she was a queen. Rest in peace, girl. Your voice was great. You absolutely killed it at Strawberry Shortcake. Like, genuinely, you fucking killed it. Oh my god. Her performance, I'm so glad they did not recast her. She is Strawberry Shortcake in this era. Like, she just lives and breathes Strawberry. So, anyways, I kind of like the plan with like how Pie Man uses his berry birds to like spy on the main characters. That was smart. And I think what was even smarter was how Strawberry Shortcake manipulated that to drag Pie Man's ass down to hell. Like, I am so happy that she just loaded those birds up with berry puns to make him hate himself. Oh my god, that was great. Also, I find it really funny how, like, the conflict here isn't that Pie-Man stole all his recipes, it's the fact that he stole 2 children. Like, that was really, really funny. Like, I was, like, also, the children saying, sugar woofer, sugar woofer. Like, once again, I had the most notes for these, and they're the most hectic. But it's just a really good special. Also, them playing hide and seek. Great, I wish we got to see more of that. Also, how did all 15 of them fit in that tiny ass, like, drawer, cupboard thing? There's like 15 children in there. How are they all fitting? That's like genuinely terrifying. Also, I'm surprised the Pie Man actually succeeded. Like, he won, technically, which he does actually do that strangely a lot, actually. He actually wins a lot, and then Strawberry was like, no, in a reverse, I win, suck my dick. Which, also, I like Strawberry's dress at the end. It's not as good as her dress from the next special, but like, I don't care, they're cool. It's still cute. Also, I don't like the song at the end, like when she's singing it, but like, during the actual credits with the children choir, it's definitely a lot better. I just don't like the vocals from the version, like, in the ending, but the way she's dancing with all of them, I love that. I genuinely love that. I wish Almond T got an actual dancer instead of just a bow. Like, surely there was like Chinese traditional dances we could have taken from. See, once again, it's just a really good special. Like, it's really good. Like, I don't like the new art style, but the story here is great. I love it. It's so much fun. And I need to do it again. Sugar woofer. Sugar woofer. Lemonader. I know y'all got kidnapped, but you're really funny. Like, I don't know why sugar woofer is just so entertaining. Like, the fact that they're like Britishly saying sugar woofer is like so funny. Sugar woofer. Sugar woofer. Okay, I'm done. Okay, we'll get to move on to my favorite one now. Oh my god. I am like antsy. I'm kicking my feet and just giggling thinking about it.
Excuse me, you're standing in the way. Oh.
Big Apple City, my beloved. This movie is in my Letterboxd top 3. It is one of my favorite movies of all time. I adore this special. I love Big Apple City, which I am going to like cry because I hated this special when I first watched it back in 2023. It was my least favorite, and I need to formally apologize to it for that because this special is peak. It is great. I love it. The Pie Man's like regression works really well, and he's just going off in this special. Like, he is just being an asshole left and right here. And I do like the ending with him becoming like in charge of the news network. That was kind of funny. I really like the butterfly as like that's how they travel, And the setting of Big Apple City works really well. Like, it's a nice change of pace from Strawberry Land, especially since we spent almost all of the we spent all of the other specials in Strawberry Land as well, so it's the only time we get like this big change of pace. Also, I'd like to mention that I had like the least amount of notes for this movie because it's the one that sticks out the most in my brain because I adore it, and I love the songs here. The songs are great, and I love the new characters. Lemon Meringue is just so cool. It's really surprising that her and the one we'll get to later were introduced here, given they're easily the most iconic trio with Strawberry Shortcake, but they aren't here from Jump, which is honestly really odd. But also, I love Lemon Meringue. I wish they brought back the model thing, because like they never do that. In 2003, she's kind of boring. 2009, she's a hairstylist. And then that's it. There's no 2020s revival, what do you mean? And I wish they used Tian Honey more because she's cute, but it does kind of feel like they just used her to replace Plum Pudding. And then they brought Plum Pudding back, but they made her trans. Because like Tian Honey really is just British Plum Pudding, but then they decided they didn't want Tian Honey anymore, so they just brought back Plum Pudding, but as a girl, which is so slay. I love Plum Pudding. I wish they could have interacted because I feel like they would have been besties. I love Apricot's like quirk of like she's able to say very few words, but they're all really big. That's cute as fuck. I need other characters to do that. I want more baby characters who can say like ridiculously large words and that's it. That is such a cute and unique idea. And the other characters are just like not that important at all, so I'm not going to mention them. The magnum opus, our main character's best friend, Orange Blossom. My bestie, she's one of my favorites, and remember how I said that Strawberry dragging the Pie Man's ass in Pets on Parade is my second favorite scene? The scene where Orange Blossom and Strawberry Shortcake meet and the Let's Be Friends song is one of my favorite scenes of all time in like all media, and obviously of the 80s Strawberry Shortcake. The Let's Be Friends song lives rent-free in my brain. That whole interaction lives rent-free in my brain. I just love that scene. It's so good. It's so warm and fuzzy. I just adore it. I adore this special. I don't really have much to say. It's just really good. Please watch it. Oh my god. And I've got to mention the plot. The Bake Off as like our main conflict with Strawberry versus the Pie Man. Excellent. Great idea. Great excuse to get her to Big Apple City and focus on these new characters without having to deal with the old ones. As I mentioned, cast bloat and like too many characters becomes a big issue later on, so we get to focus on Orange Blossom and her personality, the other new characters, and Strawberry Shortcake herself. And also, I really love the ending with like everyone deciding fuck the big city. I want to go to the countryside and run away from capitalism and be socialist and like trade shit with my besties. Like that's so real. I want that. I want to live in Strawberry Land. Also, I just want to say, Times Pear, excellent pun. Strawberry Shortcake has the best puns. Times Pear, Tom and Berry. Mwah. Excellent. So yeah, this is my favorite 80s Strawberry Shortcake special, and one of, if not my absolute favorite special and movie of all time. It is that good to me. I adore it. It just... This is a very incoherent video. It's just me ranting about stuff I like and stuff I don't like about these specials, but like, that's kind of on brand. And also, I just want to talk about Strawberry Shortcake, okay? I know it's incoherent, but that's kind of the vibe, honestly. And that is every Strawberry Shortcake special from the 80s ranked. From best to worst, we've got World of, Baby Without a Name, Pets on Parade, Meet the Berrykins, Housewarming Surprise, and Big Apple City on top, as it should be. Honestly, it's been great. It's been so much fun. Strawberry Shortcake from the 80s is my favorite version. It's peak. I don't know what else to tell you. And I'm just going to take a little bit of time here at the end to just talk about what the hell's happening with the channel this January, because like I only appeared in December of last year. It feels so odd saying last year. Like I haven't fully processed that it's 2025 yet. So the plan is every 5-ish days I'll be uploading a new video. Well, kind of. I'm Kimito Idol design thoughts video, because by now I should have gotten the like schedule up. That's going to come out a bit more quickly because I want to try and get it out as soon as possible, since ideally this video should be dropping the day the designs get revealed, like officially. I'm waiting for the official reveal so I have like time, and also so I have access to the photos from the official reveal because I don't want to use the leak photos. So the plan is every 5 days until September? February? I don't know how I messed that up. So every 5-ish days until February, so that way I get about 6-ish videos out over the summer, because it's my summer vacation. I'm Australian, not Southern Hemisphere, it's summer for us. And then I go back to school a little bit into February, and then what I'll do is I talk more about that in the last video of this month, which is, well, this month, it comes out at the beginning of February, which is the Scholastic Secrets tier list. I'll talk more about what's happening in those months in that video, but like, I hope y'all stick around for the ride. Once again, Kimito Idol Pretty Cure Design Thoughts is next. I might make more Strawberry Shortcake content if this does well. Honestly, I'm up for like doing design videos on them, and I'm up for talking about 2003 and 2009, like making videos on those. Obviously, they'd be a lot later, especially for 2009 since it's like a proper animated series. 2003 is weirder with how it's structured. I might make rankings for those one day. Most likely in the second half of the year, since most of the first half is actually planned out already. It really just depends on how well this video does. So yeah, thank you for watching. I need to do the annoying YouTuber thing now, so like, comment, share, subscribe, blah 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 blah. Follow me on Tumblr and Blue Sky, and hopefully Instagram as well. I want to try and use Instagram more for like dog photography and stuff, because Instagram's actually kind of cool. I'm never posting my art on Insta. If you want to see most of that, go to Blue Sky and Tumblr. I'm using those two a lot more now, and I will be trying to use the community tab for more updates and stuff. So I hope y'all stick around for the rest of January and hopefully the rest of the year. And I'm gonna go cry again to when I grow up, because oh my god. And yes, I am putting it at the very end because I want you guys to cry too, and I feel like it's really thematically well. Also, I really enjoyed how I put Christmas Magic at the end of the Magic's Christmas video, which you should also watch. It's great, actually. I'm really proud of that video. So yeah, bye. I am so bad at this.
When I grow up, she wants to look like who she wants to be when she grows up.